Hey everybody, we're in the garage and we're not going to talk about fish today. We're not going to talk about eBay. This is a new series, I guess, of where I'm going. If you can see on the side, I'm going to take the camera off, I'll show you more. This is the seating station I showed you guys before. I turned it that way and you may remember this area being a big old mess. I spent the past couple weeks cleaning it up, throwing things away. Even got this area cleaned up, which I'll show you. Wife still needs to work on her craft area because I just kind of piled her craft stuff up there. But she'll get to that and I'll help her out. And when I first moved into the house, I did a lot of woodworking for the house and other things. And this was a garage and had benches and stuff. But I took that all down. This became my photo studio when I first started doing photography. And then when I moved into a real studio, it had many iterations. You know, this side became a craft room and sewing station for the wife. This side became storage, and then eBay storage, and then seating station. But it's going back to woodworking because I enjoy doing that. And if you don't know that, I'm expanding my business a little bit and doing vinyl and wood signs. So I didn't want to be outside setting up sawhorses all the time because the shed we're going to turn more into storage only. And what I'm going to build here is a miter station workbench right here. And then over here is going to be a portable. It's going to be on wheels, but it's going to be a assembly table that I can pull out and work here to assemble things. But you can't see it. I bought a new table saw since I didn't have one, and it'll make things a lot easier. But I'm going to make it so either I attach it with poles like I seen in one video, or maybe I'll have a flip up table that it'll set on. But we'll use the assembly table Mango wants in here and on this. Come on, Mango. 1 second. Okay, Mango, you're in here. But anyway, it'll be an assembly table for I can assemble stuff, because not only am I going to do the frames and stuff, but I have a lot of projects in the house that I want to get to as I feel a little bit better at times. There's a lot of projects in the house that need to be done. So I'm going to have a place to organize my tools, miter saw bench, so I don't have to set it up all the time and take it down, put it away. Probably have a dust collection somewhere in here in the corner or something. But as I redo some things, and like I said, I'll take you around and show you, it will evolve. But the main thing I need right now is the miter station, because that's the saw I use the most. So I'm going to take you off the stand and kind of show you close up, and I'll show you the plans I got. I spent the past week going through YouTube videos on different miter stations, workbenches and stuff. And it was mind-numbing trying to figure out what I wanted. So I finally found one that fit my needs the best, I think. And I'll put a link below to one of his videos for his miter workstation, and then you can get his plans. His plans are on sale right now. What is today? November the 4th? His plans are on sale right now for normally 15 bucks. They're on sale for 10 bucks. So I got it. I'm going to do some modifications to it because it doesn't quite fit exactly what I'm going to do. But let's take you around and show you, okay? Well, there's Mango, the Wonder Cat. So here, like I said, the seat station used to be here. It's over here now. I'm even debating it might go outside in a little greenhouse from Amazon or something, one of those plastic greenhouses. I might set up that for seating rather than have it in here. But for now, it's in here. And the bench I'm making will probably come right up to it here, because one reason I like this bench is its dimensions were just over 10 feet, like 10 feet and an inch, 121 inches. So if I go right from the edge there 10 feet, that leaves me 3 feet going that way to that wall. And I want my assembly bench coming out to be 3 feet wide by 6 feet, which means it'll fit perfectly on this wall here. This wall I put in many ages ago. Where you see the door not even finished, but when this was my photo studio, this was the dressing room. You know, I didn't want people to have to change out in front of me. So this was the changing room. Right now, it's a mess. Well, an organized mess. But it's all my eBay, or most of my eBay inventory. So, and some items I haven't listed yet. Like this section here is, or this section up here is stuff I still need to list. But a lot of that's eBay inventory, boxes. So eventually this needs to get redone. And I'm tempted to even leave this wall here, but just remove this section here so I can push these cabinets back so I have more room here. And then we got the cabinets here. This was a big mess. Cleaned up all this area. And again, this is all, excuse me, eBay inventory. And then we moved the wife's old desk, the corner desk. It used to be over there. I moved over to here. Don't tell her, but I think she'll never use it. So hopefully I can get rid of it soon. But she thinks once I set it up, move it out a little bit, she'll use it. We'll see. Anyway. This is a mess because this is the craft area, her craft area and her sewing table area. We're going to get this cleaned up and organized here in the next couple weeks. And what I did for her, it's kind of hard to show you, but I bought some cheap cubicle things from Target, hung them to the wall. That one fell off. And she put the little pockets to organize her stuff. She has a pegboard back there. This is just a bench made out of 2 doors, so, hollow core doors. And set up by, again, their cheap Target brand cabinets and drawers. And then you can probably see it more over here. It has a little cubicle thing here. So that's holding up the bench. I will probably, once we get everything cleaned up, I'm going to start reorganizing and rebuilding this for her. I did this for Christmas years ago for her. And I'm going to build a nice craft storage thing with drawers and stuff so it doesn't get dusty. And I'll probably redo the supports and trim out the doors and then coat the doors to make it one smooth. You know, maybe put a something on top. But anyway, we're not talking about that. We're talking about this. So yeah, the treadmill used to be there. We put it over here. Unfortunately, it still works and they still want to use it. So for now, that's where it's going to be. Okay with that. So let me show you the plans on here. Where is the app? The plans were a PDF, so I have a paper version I printed, plus, let's hope it focuses in. I got it here on an app, so I can just bring it up a little bit higher here. So we can show you what it looks like. That's basically it. I'm making some modifications. For one, he shows drawers in the center. I think I'm going to put my air compressor in there. So I'll probably put doors instead of drawers. I'll probably keep all these drawers here. And for a long time, I really didn't want this fence system here. I wanted a flat working surface. And I was going to put the T-track in the working surface for the stop for my miter saw. But I'm kind of going over to this right now, where I'm going to do this. And due to money, because this is not going to be cheap to build, all 3/4 inch plywood down below, and I'm going to do it in stages. I'm going to build the frame up. I'll probably do the top frame, or this middle frame here, so I have a dust collector for the miter saw. And then I'll do the top section there later. And I'll probably do the drawers down the road as well, because that's a lot of wood. So my main important is to get this framing up, the bench up, so I can mount the miter saw. And a couple other modifications I did to it. You can see here on these cabinets. That's the drawers. Got a board on the bottom, like you would in normal cabinets. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to use a rail. So he's got the 2 top rails here and here, and then a back rail there. I'll probably just put a rail up front here above the toe kick instead of a full board, because my floor, being a garage, I mean, it's pretty level, but to get it perfectly level, I'm going to put floor levelers on the feet on the bottom, And I think it'd just be easier for me to level it off with those while it's open. And then maybe if I need to, I'll throw these. But it's going to be all drawers, so I don't think I really need that piece. So I took that off. And also, if you see here plans, I don't know if you can read it, he has it 30 inches deep. And then on my garage, I have this concrete slab here, so I'm not going to mount it to the wall. And to save wood, I had Home Depot rip them all for me. Well, they wouldn't do the last cut because it would have been too small, and their laws prohibit them from doing anything that small. So I'm going to square them up with my table saw. But I'm basically doing them all up at about 23.5 inches. And then I'm going to set it out from the wall and then do a 2x2 cleat across there. So the top will go across to the wall, but the cabinet bases will sit 6 inches away from this wall here. And that will also mean I don't have to drill these holes. These holes here were for 4-inch pipes for dust collection. Well, I'll have 6 inches between the back of the cabinet and the wall to pass pipes through at any time. And then I can get to these plugs easier as well. So that's the main modifications I make to this instead of 30 inches. And then the reason why I did it also at 23.75 inches is so I went to Home Depot and they ripped it down at the height for me, which was 35.25. So I have this piece here left over. Let me show you. This plans are great. It gives you all the cut pieces for your plywood. So, like this is for the first cabinet, sides, and then the floor, and then these are all the rail pieces. So I'm going to get all my rail pieces out of here. I'm just going to cut a couple extra rails. But with that done, that left me with a piece that's at the height I need, which is 35.25 inches. And then I was able to cut 4 side pieces out of that. And that saved me another sheet of plywood. Again, because I am not mounting this to the wall, and that will be stable. It'll be almost 2 feet deep base cabinets, and then 6 inches to the wall, and then my top will go over that. So that's the modifications I'm making to it right now. I haven't really thought about the tops yet. Now the same thing with the inside cabinets. And the middle cabinet, I didn't get wood for yet because I am probably going to get a new miter saw. My miter saw has been outside too long, and I'm debating between a DeWalt or Cobalt or Hitachi. Now I'm leaning towards the Hitachi because it has a compact slide component where the bars go forward, and it will fit great in a 30-inch depth. So the DeWalt I don't think will fit in a 30-inch depth. The Cobalt will. It's a little more compact as well. But yeah, I haven't decided. I love DeWalt tools. That's why I would love, as you can see, I'd love to get a DeWalt miter saw, but I think it would hang off too far. I have to go back and measure it. They have a great sale on one right now, I think. Yeah, they have one on sale now. It's like a $200 off the one I want. It's a 10-inch. Oh, no, that's the 12-inch. And I don't want 12-inch. I want 10-inch. I want 12-inch, but a 12-inch definitely would not fit in a 30-inch deep space. So that's what I did. I went to Home Depot. I got 2 sheets of birch plywood. They're $53 a sheet. So like I said, it's not cheap, but this is going to stand up well. I'll stain it or put a polyurethane finish on it to protect it. And that will get me all... that got me the bottom 4 cabinets. 1, 2, 3, 4. But the middle one I haven't bought yet. And the middle one, I might not even make a cabinet. I might modify it again to save money on wood and just put 2 cleats on the inside of cabinet 2 and cabinet 4 there, and then put the tabletop on top of that. Haven't decided yet, but I think I might do that to save money. And again, I don't know the exact width I want yet. He calls out for, what is his width here? Looks like 39 inches wide. That's pretty wide. I don't think I'm gonna need that width, but we'll see. I think the last one I measured, I can get away with a 30-inch wide middle section. And that will actually cut down my size as well, and I like that. So, that's where we're at right now. I got that. This is all going to be put together with glue and pocket hole screws using the Craig pocket hole kit. I've done some work with that before, and I like it. It's clean, it's invisible, and that's it for now. So that's going to take me a while to get that done. I'm not going to do it today. It's Sunday, and you guys know me on Sundays. It's time to start shipping the weekend orders. So I got to get busy on that, so I'm not sitting here all day Monday shipping. And I'll set up my table saw. I'll start squaring that stuff up. I got to cut out the toe kicks with the jigsaw. I have a Bosch jigsaw. I don't know why I didn't buy DeWalt. And then I have to cut out all my rails. And then I have to sit there and put in about 100 pocket holes in all these pieces. So it's going to take me some time just to get this part set up. And I'm going to take my time, get it done right, no rush. And we're going to end this video on that. If you have any questions for me, any comments, any ideas, let me know in the comments below. I try to answer all comments. And I'll put a link down to the guy who I got the plans from. He has a lot of good ideas on his YouTube channel. So I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now, but I have him saved to my watch later list. So I will do that. The next one in contention was 14 feet long. That's why I chose this one. It was nice. It's symmetrical. I'm ADD or ADHD like that. I like symmetrical things. So yeah, I liked it a lot, and that's what we're gonna go with. So the next few videos you see, it might be just this woodworking. I'm gonna try to do a time-lapse video of me putting this stuff together. But if you want a little aquaponics here on the end of this video, that right there, that's cauliflower. That one's a dead cauliflower. So these guys need to go outside here this week. These ones right here, this is the loofah plants. Doing nice and strong. Getting all the secondary, man, be quiet. Secondary leaves up, and this is another one. It took 3 weeks for that one to sprout. So these do take some time, and you can see the roots coming out on this guy right now. So I want to get him out, but I need to clean out one of the fill and drain beds, because I want one of these going to fill and drain, and the other one's going to go in soil. And I might take the third one and put him in a DWC to see which one works out better. So that's the aquaponics part. So I will see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. I post up stuff all the time on, it's going to be woodworking now, and aquaponics, eBay reselling, merch, T-shirts, PODs, and cats. Right, Mango? Mango? Up here? Yeah, you don't care. So I will talk to you guys later, and you guys have a great week. Bye.